Welcome back to 1700 Wednesdays.
You're back with Chantelle and Tash, and we have the Sand Dollars here. Well,
Hello.
two members. Beautiful. So we've got Michael and we've got Hoodie. How are you guys going today?
Good, thanks.
Excellent. That's good. A little bit. We were just mentioning car lads because they actually drove all the way down from Brisbane, all the way down to Melbourne, and then went to uni. So that's commitment there, right there. Guys, what were you guys in Brisbane for?
Well, we had an East Coast tour over the weekend, so we played 3 shows. We drove up from Melbourne on Friday. We played Friday night at World Bar, King's Cross. Then the next day we woke up at like 4 in the morning and went up to Coolangatta to play a show. And then the next day we had a show in Sydney. Sunday night, and we stayed there. Brisbane.
We're back.
We're back, and then we were in Brisbane, and then we woke up early on Monday and drove like 20 hours all the way back to Melbourne.
I drove. You didn't drive.
Sorry,
You sat in the back.
I was on the tunes.
Yeah,
Come on, I
that's
was on the
it.
tunes.
The tunes are important, you know.
Yeah,
You can't do a
it is.
20-hour trip, mate. This guy right here is important.
Great co-pilot.
I was the silent hero of the tour.
Very, very obvious.
So we know you guys were on the show last year as well.
Yeah.
And I guess just for the people who didn't see that, what kind of vibes are your band and like how was it formed?
Right, so we're a 4-piece indie rock band, I suppose. We all formed.
Not many of those.
Yeah.
Very unique.
Pretty common thread. So no, there's 4 of us. We all met at 2 of us met at uni, and we got Hoodie in, who plays guitar, and then about a year ago we got our bassist in, Xander, who he lives down the coast, and he's cousins with the other guy, Joe.
Beautiful.
So-
So all kind of connects together and everything
Yeah.
as well. Excellent. And I guess since you guys have been on the show, what different? Because you guys were releasing your 2nd single, is that correct? Last year.
Buffalo Snow?
Yeah, that's it.
Fantastic. And now you're up to your 4th one. Like, just give us a bit of insight. Do you guys think you've grown since then? And how about your following and all that kind of stuff?
Hopefully we've grown. Fingers crossed. I think the direction's changed a little bit. It's gotten a bit more maybe aggressive. I'm not sure.
A bit of an edgier sound to it. We're just like experimenting with not just in the studio, not just playing with 2 guitars. We putting like on this new song we got some organ in there, which is really cool. We shot.
I think we're finding out how to blend what we all want a little bit better as well.
Yeah.
That's a big one for us.
Fantastic. And I guess because each person brings something different to the table, the more you guys kind of mesh together, and I guess the more you realise what you can bring to the table.
Yeah, that's it.
Which is awesome. And you've got a performance coming up next week. Is that correct?
Yeah,
On Friday.
it's Friday night. Yeah.
Fantastic.
So it's October 9 at Ding Dong Lounge. Get down there because it's going to be an awesome event. And, we'll be launching that song.
Beautiful.
On the night, yeah.
Oh, excellent. And just so the guys know as well, what's the new single called?
It's called Holster.
Beautiful. Yeah, excellent.
And what kind of, just tell us a bit about the vibes and in that kind of...
Right, so it's we've got a bit of an influence from like the 60s in there.
Bit spaghetti western a little bit.
Spaghetti western. We're eating spaghetti when we came up with the idea of the song. I was.
So we both had a look at your Triple J Unearthed page, and like we noticed some of the influences were major actors. Anyway.
Yeah, well, that's probably.
So like I
behind
think you
that
had
song.
Clint Eastwood and
it's that sort
Harrison.
of that western vibe.
If you yeah.
We'll elaborate that right after this clip. You're on 1700. And that was Brawlers with 2 minutes. You're back on 1700 with Chantelle and Tashish.
Yes.
Tashish. We like
And
to
we've
call.
also got the Sand Dollars.
That's
If you
it.
just tuned in. So guys, we were literally just talking to you about kind of celebrity influences. And I guess if you could have your own celebrity in the band, who would it be and why?
Oh God.
That's such a tough one.
We saw Ian Thorpe the other day.
We did.
Do you reckon he'd bring?
I'll chuck him in there.
Yeah, I'd chuck Ian Thorpe in. Like just for celebrity.
No, I think it's good for tour fitness.
Yeah, like he'd keep us fit.
Workout in the.
That's exactly right. It's meant flexible too. So those on-stage performances, this
Gets
guy.
wild.
Like,
Backflip.
In his lycra.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. And well, I guess like we were just touching base as well. You guys have a lot of movie influences. If you could pick one musician, dead or alive, doesn't matter. Who would you pick? Who do you think would be the greatest kind of addition to what you guys your unique sound and what you guys bring to the table?
God.
I want some synth.
You want some synth?
Yeah.
I was gonna say someone like Michael Jackson because he's just like so iconic.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
We'll go Michael Jackson synth player.
Yeah.
Whatever he is.
If Michael Jackson was playing a synth,
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have like David Bowie on like synth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be much better.
that would be way better.
Yeah.
We're taking that idea.
Yeah.
We're rolling with it.
David, if
it's
you're
now
watching
Bowie.
this, yeah, you know,
David.
yeah, that's right.
David,
Get on it.
We'll go see your exhibition, David.
I've been there every day.
Waiting for you.
That's it. Oh, and one of my other questions, I guess, would be as well. So, obviously, you know, there is quite a few indie rock bands, everything like that too. But you guys have gotten around. You know, you're not just staying put in your little kind of your section. I guess for Mornington and back here. You've been quite a few states and you've performed a few places. Is there anything that's just been completely outrageous? Have you had undies chucked at you? Have you had, you know, like anything like that? A carrot thrown? Well, we'll just leave that up to the imagination. Yeah, we'll leave that there. But yeah.
We managed to get people to add us on Snapchat on the Hume Highway
Hume,
on Friday. That was pretty.
Oh,
It wasn't that wild. It wasn't that rough.
I thought it was pretty cool. It was much fun to be happy.
Well, tell us about that. What happened there? What happened on the Hume?
We were stopped over at a servo and bought a exercise pad and like Sharpie or something and just wrote down like add sand.
That was before we had that. We wrote it on Snapchat. On the big font, how you can zoom in and make the font bigger. No,
just held it up to cars, and then as they were driving past, they'd add us, or like the passenger.
We got one.
Not the
We got
driver.
one ad. outrageous shows though. I think. I don't know. For me, Cool and Gatta, where we played on what was it, Saturday?
So yeah,
That was pretty standout. I think because of the venue there, it's real open, so you're walking on the street and anyone walking past kind of sees it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So it's like even better than no cover charge. It's just like completely open.
So what are the audiences like when you play? Like what type of people generally are in the audience?
There's people our age. That's probably the most common one.
It's pretty broad.
Yeah.
We had a guy
Cubans mostly.
sometimes not. We had a guy who told me after the gig that he ate a goldfish.
Oh, wow.
yeah,
That was interesting.
Wait, he ate a goldfish?
Yeah.
That's insane. Was it like Steve-O where he chucked it back up and then, we just lost where the
I
goldfish
think he had it
went?
with Barocca.
He mixed it in his
Yeah.
Barocca.
Wow, that's
Why?
Hangover.
But not that many of those kind of people.
Oh,
But
yeah.
there was one.
Yeah. So I guess like with would it be different crowds in like Coolangatta compared to Melbourne? Or is
Yeah,
For sure.
Well, just because the population there is
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
There's like a younger surfer crowd, which was really cool
Yeah,
to see.
yeah.
But in Melbourne, we get
It was-
older people.
It was cool because it is kind of surfy music, so it kind of fit.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, thanks guys for being on the show.
You can
and
check out their
yeah.
Facebook page. Just jump on the Sand Dollars and we'll have more ways to contact these guys later.
We'll see you after the break.